Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, I said I wasn't going to do another episode of the show until I had I'm getting a standalone studio. It's been a very hectic past year or so. Any of you that follow me know that. But there's just something that keeps sticking in my craw. And I saw something tonight, and it wasn't The View. It was actually on Shark Tank. Watching, on YouTube, old episodes of Shark Tank. And I watched this Korean kid. Two Korean guys, they had this Korean barbecue in a bucket thing, right? And they were making millions of dollars. And they came on Shark Tank to get some help, right? And the one kid told a story about how his parents brought him and his older brother to America. Found a good family for him, dropped them off, went back to Korea so they could continue working to support their kids. And it really brought me to something. And it's the issue of racism. I sit here every day, and I watch all these YouTube shows, and all I hear about is racism, 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 and America's keeping black people down, and America's the most racist country on the face of the planet. Those are people who've never been to another country. And if you look at the people who are saying that, you have Kamala Harris, who's not black. No, she's Indian and Jamaican. It's a whole different culture. I guarantee she's never eaten pig ears, pig feet, nothing like that. Pickled pig feet, I guess that's not even a black thing. That's just a southern thing. Crackling, that's chitlins, that's southern stuff. Sunny Hostin, who's not black. She didn't grow up in the black culture. Whoopi Goldberg, who took the name of a Jewish person. Priscilla Presley, Ilhan Omar, AOC. You're just trying to hold a black woman down and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, so here's the thing. America, on the overall, I'm not going to say there's not racist people, because there are. I've met them. Most of them are in liberal cities. So I'm not going to say that doesn't exist. It does. It exists very well amongst the liberals. I was sitting back here and I was thinking, right? All this racism shit I'm hearing come from people like Joy Behar, Don Lemon, the Plasky bitch, who's not even a representative. I don't know how she's the ranking member on anything. She shouldn't even be sitting in a congressional seat. And they're always screaming racism. This hurts the black community and blah, blah, blah. And I would like to refer you back to something I said several times on the show. If you look at anybody who pushes gun control, they're racist. They are racist. Ida B. Wells said, and over the threshold of every black home should hang a Winchester repeating rifle. What do they want to do? They want to strip you law-abiding black people, from your Second Amendment rights. Listen to people when they're talking. These are racist people. They don't care about you. They care about their agenda. And I said back then, I thought about that because some of the people I call brothers the most are white. You take that how you want to. I really don't give a fuck. Yeah, and I know this YouTube video is probably going to get taken down, but I'm cool with that. I really don't care. I don't make YouTube videos to get monetized. I make YouTube videos because this is how I feel. So if something strikes me like this, since I've been back home in Texas, I've met some of the nicest people. The nicest people. White people. I have one guy, we talk twice a day, every day. Every day, 7 days a week. He comes by my house, we sit down, we have coffee, we talk. Great dude. He's in his 70s. You know? I met some of the nicest people. Who happen to be white. And I guess kind of what brought it up was Scott Adams coming out and saying, move away from black people. White people should move away from black people. Well, Scott Adams was wrong. Let me tell you why. Anybody with any money should move away from black people. I have money. You think I'm going to stay in a black neighborhood? You've lost your damn mind. You're not robbing my shit. It's not going to happen. When I say black people, I don't... You know what? I'm going to be very controversial here. I'm not going to say black people. Because I have black neighbors who are cool as hell and they make good money. You know, they work at one of the major universities here in Texas. Really good people. Talk to them almost every day, right? Only they work all the time, so... And I'm retired, so I ain't got to do that. But I run my own businesses, so I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't want to stay around poor people. I'm sorry, I don't want to stay around ghetto trash. See, what's happened is they conflated being black with a black or hip-hop culture. And even white people, I know white people who embrace the hip-hop culture. I know Mexicans who embrace the hip-hop culture. It's that culture we have to get rid of. Because all they're doing is setting me up for failure. And to me, it's really ridiculous that you would fall for that. I drive big SUVs, custom-made cars, or one custom-made car. But it's an 03, so don't get excited. But it is a Mustang, so get excited. But it's custom-made, right? I've been working on this car for 20 years. But they always go back to the racism. Everything's about race. Everything is not about race. If you're a good person, you're a good person. It doesn't matter what race, religion, sex, creed, color, whatever that you are. A good person is a good person. But, actually had one commenter on here who accused me of hating gays. No, I don't. Sorry. I have a friend that I've never met in person, but we talk a lot. We met on Facebook, and he was transitioning from a female to a male, and he was just really going through a hard time. And so I reached out to him because I saw he was in desperate times. So I reached out to him and I talked to him. I have a person I helped get hired on a permanent state job up in Washington State. Good friend of mine. So I'll never forget the night we went to a bar. It's me, him, and his girlfriend, right? And I'd already got him hired on permanent. And his girlfriend was like, "Damn, we got something to tell you. Have a drink." I'm like, "I'll take a Jack and Coke." They were like, "Hey, we're buying. Have as many as you want to." So, well, I had like 3. Anyway, not the point. She goes, "Well, he's actually a she, and she's transitioning." I'm like, "All right." They were like, "Well, we thought," because I come off kind of rough-edged. And they thought I would take it hard. It's like, okay. Alright, not my business. I don't care. And I say all that to get back to this, the whole race issue. There are people that come to this country looking for a better start. You have people willing to die to cross that border that's only a couple hours down the road from me. They're willing to cross the Rio Grande. They're willing to die. They will send their kids here without them so their kids have a better life. And I sit up here and watch these rich black people complain about racism. You know, it's even worse. I watch my brothers and sisters buy into it. Buy into it. I've told this story 1,000 times. 1,000 times, but I'll tell it again. When I first joined the Army, I was at my first duty station, Schofield Barracks, Hawaii. And my roommate was this big redneck named Rickman. He was from West Virginia. He had the Confederate flag hanging on his side of it. We divided the room at wall lockers, right? Privacy. You know, young men, you tend to get into stuff. He had the Confederate flag, and I flew the red, black, and green flag. The lieutenant commander walked in. Lieutenant colonel walked in. Saw his flag, walked to my side of the room, saw my flag. He said, "Do you guys have any trouble?" And Ribbon threw his arm around me. He's like, "No, sir, this is my drinking buddy. We hang out every weekend." And it's true, we did. Good people are good people. I just get so sick of the racism shit. Everything's about race. You guys saw the thing on ESPN with, what's his name? I forget his name. Black dude, big beard. oh, Jokic only got the MVP vote because over 80% of the voters are white, and it turned out not to be true. They had to issue an apology. When are we going to stop with this shit? You're an American. Be an American. Be proud to be an American. Unless you can be a Texan, then be even prouder. But it's really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous that we would reduce each other to color. I see San Francisco wants to give $5 million in reparations to every black person, and there's stipulations. I get it. But why? Why? $5 million plus $1 a house? Shit, I might move to San Francisco, then sell the house, flip it, and come back to Texas. Because I'm not living in San Francisco. That place is a hellhole. I would say, honestly, they don't need to do the reparations. They need to do that for every citizen in San Francisco to get them to stay. Because that shit is a hellhole. But I'm just so sick of it. I'm just so sick of it. I have buddies, that are white that I love. I love like brothers. That I can pick up the phone right now. I guarantee you, I could pick up my phone right now. It's right here. I guarantee you I can pick up the phone. I won't do it, but I can pick up the phone. One of my dude, I call him brother, lives in, of all places, Alabama. You know what? It is, let me check the time here, people. 11:16 at night here, so it's 12:16 at night there. I guarantee I can pick up this phone, knowing he has to be at work. Well, probably not tomorrow Sunday. But I guarantee I can pick up that phone right now. And if I call twice, he knows I'm in trouble and he's going to pick up that phone. And I tell him, like, Bush Daddy, I need you here now. You know what? Him and his wife would jump in the car and drive here. And that's a white man. We are basing people. See, this is what Martin Luther King didn't want. We are judging people off the color of their skin, not the content of their character. And it's really ridiculous. It's really silly. And we're letting these rich, spoiled people with their private security and all this shit. And I'm going to go on some Second Amendment shit here for a minute, right? Look at these people pushing gun control. They're all racist. Joe Biden's racist. Sonny Hostin is racist. Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg. I'm not going to say racist. They're elitist. They're elitist. So if you think the battle lines are drawn down between black and white and Asian and Mexican, you're an idiot. It's drawn down between the elite and the not elite. So stop using the race card. I didn't make it because I'm a black man in America. Oh, bullshit. You didn't make it because your ass wanted to hang out in the streets all day, wear your pants around your fucking knees, not carry a suitable presentation. Look at Kevin Samuels. That man was always specced out, wasn't he? Yeah. And he made it. You can make it. Don't use excuses. I hate excuses. I hate them. Never used an excuse in my fucking life. If I failed, I failed. My dream was always to be a Green Beret. I didn't make it. Did I blame white America? Did I say, oh no, the Green Beret test is racist? No, I just didn't have the chops for it. I did not make it. That's on me. That's not on anybody else. That's on me. I have 3 businesses. And I've said this in previous videos. If you come into one of my businesses and you come back, I want you to come back not because I'm a black man and you feel sorry for me. I don't want that shit. My mother did not raise me like that. Rest in peace, Sally Mae Dawson. She did not raise me like that. If you're a repeat customer and you come back, I want it to be because I did a good job for you. I treated you right. And I made sure the job got done. Not because, oh, he's a black man, so he needs my support. No, I don't. No, I don't. You know? I don't know, it just kind of really hurts my heart. And these people are people I realize that have never been anywhere. Never been outside the country. For any idiot to say America's the most racist country in the world, go to Japan. Go to Germany. The Russians are actually pretty cool. At least their nurses are. The Swedes are also pretty cool. At least their nurses are. Don't ask me how I know that. Anyway. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Anyway, that's not my point. My point is, we have to stop using these excuses. You're going to make what you're going to make. You're going to do what you're going to do. You get knocked down 9 times, get up 10. But you can't use race as an excuse. And that's what they do. I saw this one YouTube video. Oh, cops are killing black men every day. It was some news chick. Cops are killing black men every day. No, they're not. It's not happening. And you know what? If you're committing a crime and fighting the cops, my nephew is a cop. If you attack my nephew and threaten him with deadly harm, I hope he does fucking shoot you. Guess what? If you open your mouth to threaten me, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. I don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, Asian. I give 2 fucks. But we blame everything on race. These are the people who've never left the country. See, and they don't get it. It's not about race. And I will leave you with this. This video is kind of dragging on. I'm sorry. It is the content of your character, not the color of your skin. And I will say this highly and proudly. I have white friends who I will call brother over certain black people. I have white friends who, hey, call me tonight. I'll show up. Because you're my brothers. And that's just is what it is. Because it's not based on race. It's based on content of character. And it's a damn shame that after all these years, Martin Luther King was murdered before I was born. We still haven't learned that lesson. And we listen to the race baiters. Please, America, stop listening to the race baiters. That's all they do. Is bait. It's racist. It's racist. This is racist. That's racist. Perfect example. Lamar Jackson's a black quarterback, so he can't get it. Dumbass. Deshaun Jackson just got the fucking one of the biggest deals in our NFL history. Fully guaranteed. It's not because he's black. It's because the NFL's not going to pay that much. Sorry. I don't know. It really got to me. I know these thoughts aren't clear, but I felt I owed you one. So I'll tell you what, I'll probably do a couple more before I get my new studio set up. And it's just going to be, you know, I'm going to give you just straight up. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you where I truly stand on stuff. You know. But like, subscribe, share, and as always, especially in these days and times, keep your powder dry and do what you got to do.